Candace Owens recently delivered a bombshell segment focused on her perspective regarding the ongoing conservative infighting, specifically what is being called Groyper War Part Two. In this report, we will solely cover Candace's opinions and observations without adding any external commentary. She opened with a strong warning. First, guys, obviously we have to talk about all of this conservative infighting. Please do not shoot the messenger. I feel like every time I talk about the MAGA campaign and what it's maybe doing wrong, I am the messenger that gets shot. Her segment takes a deep dive into the conflict brewing within the MAGA movement, driven by Nick Fuentes and his Groyper followers. Owens expressed shock when she first saw Groyper War trending on Twitter all the way from Europe. She highlighted that these anonymous accounts featuring the infamous Pepe the Frog have gained massive online followings and are now turning their sights on the Trump campaign. Fuentes himself said, "I am declaring a new Groyper war against the Trump campaign until we can figure out what the hell is going on." According to Owens, Fuentes' declaration wasn't just rhetoric, it was a call to action. He accused the Trump campaign and the GOP of alienating and ignoring the concerns of young white Americans. He claimed, "You don't listen to our concerns. We have been left behind. The Trump movement and the GOP have moved on without us. It serves Israel and corporations and immigrants, but it doesn't serve Native Americans." Owens reminded viewers of the original Groyper War, where young activists showed up on college campuses to challenge what they saw as hypocrisy among conservative leaders. They put the heat on figures like Charlie Kirk, questioning why someone who promotes Christianity would also promote speakers like Dave Rubin, a married gay man. Owens recalled, "I distinctly recall them showing up to a Turning Point event and saying, 'Oh, hey, Charlie Kirk, you say that you are fighting for Christianity. Well, why are you paying people like Dave Rubin, who is a gay married man, to come speak at your events?'" Owens also touched on how the media quickly labeled the Groypers as white supremacists, which she disagreed with, arguing that some of their questions were legitimate. She said, "I always thought that that was inaccurate and it was wrong because I was on those college campuses and I actually thought that some of the questions they were asking were meaningful." A significant part of Owens' analysis focused on the energy shift within the MAGA movement, which she attributed partly to Trump surviving an assassination attempt. She stated, "A few weeks ago, Donald Trump survived an assassination attempt. It was very clear to me, and I think to the entire world, that he was going to win the election because he emerged as a leader in his response and in his speeches thereafter." However, Owens now questions who is driving the MAGA bus, adding, "I'm just not sure who is driving the MAGA bus anymore." Owens shared a conversation she had with Vivek Ramaswamy, discussing why Ron DeSantis' campaign failed despite having significant funding and media support. Ramaswamy told her, "Sometimes when you're a startup, having too much money can actually hurt you." Owens found this insight very wise, reflecting on how Trump's success in 2015 came when he had no money and was up against the entire media apparatus. Nobody was giving him any money. No one cared what he had to say. He was getting no airtime. All the mainstream media pundits hated him, she noted, pointing out the difference between then and now. Another critical point Owens made was about Trump's shift in media strategy. Back in 2015, Trump gained popularity by doing unconventional interviews, like with Alex Jones, which resonated with his supporters. He went on Alex Jones in 2015. Persona non grata, Alex Jones, a conspiracy theorist, was hosting a presidential hopeful. And people loved that, Owens said. But now she sees a change as Trump is doing interviews with figures like Megyn Kelly, who was once part of the Never Trump movement. Owens questioned, what message is that sending to the people that got him into the White House the first time? Owens also expressed concerns about the influence of big donors on Trump's campaign. She highlighted the $100 million check from the Adelson family, explaining, "It's been understood that that check came with a little bit of nudging, that, well, if you win, I kind of want you to agree to us annexing Gaza, Israel annexing the West Bank." This, she pointed out, runs counter to Trump's original 2015 message of ending wars and bringing troops home. Another key observation Owens made was the shifting dynamics within the conservative movement, specifically mentioning Ben Shapiro. Owens noted Shapiro's transition from being a staunch, never Trump figure to now hosting fundraisers for Trump. She highlighted this as an example of the contradictions and changes within the conservative movement over time, saying, "What message is that sending to the people that got him into the White House the first time?" Owens ended her segment with a call for the Trump campaign to return to its roots, urging them to let Trump be Trump. Let's let Trump talk to whoever he wants to. Let's remove all of the consultants and just allow Trump to go back to his 2015 messaging. No wars, no money spent overseas, and who cares if you get called a racist, pro-Putin, anti-Semitic, isolationist disaster. Don't forget to check out Middle MAGA on YouTube for more insights and discussions. This message isn't just for the Groypers, it's for everyone who wants to understand what's really going on in the MAGA movement today. Stay tuned for more updates.
Middle MAGA.